Sports Network, the only game in town.
Good evening and welcome into Game Night in the region on the Region Sports Network. We're streaming live on the internet at regionsports.com, facebook.com/regionsports, and youtube.com/regionsports. We come to you tonight from Lake Central High School as Region Sports Network presents the Lake Central Indians taking on the Munster Mustangs in the Boys Hoop Showdown. I'm Mike Zajac. I'll have the play-by-play for tonight's broadcast, and joining me with the color analyst is Isaiah Gransberry. Isaiah, good evening.
Good evening, Mike. Thanks for having me. And like you said, it's a rivalry game tonight, and it's going to be an amazing one. We have two great teams looking to take battle early on in the season, and a great holiday treat for everyone out there.
Yeah, Munster, the visiting team, 6-0 to start the season. Their head coach is Mike Hackett. 419 career victories in 23 years at Munster, getting wins over Hammond, that's Bishop Knoll, Portage, Morton, East Chicago Central. They got the big win, Crown Point, on Friday night, 46-44 in that one. Close one against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Munster's been playing very well early on in the season, and they're highlighted by a good core that has experience deep in the postseason, and that's led by star forward Brandon Trilly, who is shooting 61% from the field to start this year. He's been playing tremendously, and the team just revolves around his success, and I think we'll see a lot of that tonight.
Trilly with 28 points, 9 rebounds in that game against Crown Point. He's averaging 28.6, 8 rebounds in the last 3 games. And it's been the Trilly show all year. And we're looking at some of these stats. He's getting to the foul line, too. 41-47 from the line.
Definitely, and that's one thing he's going to have to do. Being a taller basketball player, he has the ability to stretch traditional forwards and centers out to the wing and force them to get in uncomfortable spaces, which ultimately gets him to the foul line. And when you know what they say, if it's free, you got to take it, and that's what he does right there at the free throw line.
Munster scoring 66 points a game, giving up just 49 on the defensive side. For the Lake Central Indians, they come in at 4-1. Their head coach is Dave Malosnik, 252 wins in his 19th year at the school. They've won 4 in a row after that 3-point loss to South Bend, Washington. They've been playing pretty good to start the season.
Yeah, and they're led by just a great core of players. I mean, you could go all across the board from Mitch Malosnik to Dorian Betty to Brett Spain, and even Brendan Escobedo, who is a football star as well. They just have great team play, and they're patient on offense, and that's what allows them to get what they want, and they're able to turn up the pressure when they're needed to, and they convert. And when you're able to convert inside but also kick it out and get a three-point basket, that helps it all in one bit.
Team averages 70 points a game and gives up 51. It's led by the three-point shooting because they shoot it about 70% of the time, led by Mitch Malosnik, 15 of 17 on the year.
Yeah, Mitch, and shout out to him. He really had the game-sealing play last week on Region Sports Network when we broadcasted their game against Hanover Central. He had the key play, and that was a three-point basket where he was fouled on to ultimately make it a 4-point play. And on that broadcast, we had mentioned he is a pure shooter. He has taken shots, thousands and thousands of shots in this gym, and you can tell just by his confidence in the way he shoots and his ability to perform under pressure.
It runs in the family. His sister plays on the basketball team. Unfortunately, we did that game last week. The team did get the win, but she had 0 points in the game. I think she averages 12, 15 points a game, but came up with a goose egg.
Yeah, and that's just really a tribute to Crown Point because that's a definite hard task to accomplish, and holding that any member of that family to 0 points. So hats off to them.
We'll get to tonight's starting lineup there, brought to you by T&B Tube Company. You can start and advance your career at tbtube.com/careers. And let's start with the Munster Mustangs. And they are going with number 2 is David Cundiff. He is the guard. He's a junior at 6 foot. Ya Awua is a senior wearing number 3 tonight, 5'10 guard. Number 10 is Ryan Giba, a junior. He's the small forward. Nolan Kinsella, number 11, he's a junior. He is listed as a guard to play in forward spot tonight, and we talked about him earlier. Number 32, Brandon Trilly, the senior at 6'5". He's the big man down low. Head coach is Mike Hackett. We could talk to him about him earlier with his 419 wins at Munster. For the Lake Central Indians, number 1 is Miles Yekic, a senior 5'10 guard. Mitchell Molosnik, number 2 tonight. He's a senior at 5'10". He's the shooting guard. Forward, number 24, Xavier Williams. He's a junior in at 6'1". Jacob Smith wearing number 30 tonight. He's a junior at 6'5". And Brandon Escobedo wearing number 41. He's a senior at 6'4". Head coach is Dave Molosnik. Talked about him in his 19th year, 252 wins here at Lake Central. As both teams out, actually Munster has left the court. Now Lake Central out on the court, taking warm-ups, shooting around. Got a nice crowd on hand tonight, Isaiah.
Definitely, and that's what you're going to see in Indiana. It's Indiana basketball, and we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
We'll be back with basketball after this. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait.
Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party?
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strack and Van Til. Now you know.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Crowell Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Crowell Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Start or advance your career at T&B Tube Company. At T&B, employees are more than just a number. They are a valuable part of the success of T&B Tube Company and make an impact every day. Located just a short drive away from Chicago, T&B Tube Company offers benefits such as tuition reimbursement and a community-like work atmosphere. To learn more about joining the growing team at T&B Tube Company, visit tbtube.com/careers.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network, along with Isaiah Gransberry, Mike Zajac from Lake Central High School. And Isaiah, I think we're going to have our national anthem here coming up. What are you looking forward to in this matchup tonight?
I think on Munster's side, they're going to have to make sure that they value every possession. Turnovers and poor shot selection, that's not going to get them to win tonight because Lake Central will take advantage. They run the floor very well, as we mentioned earlier, and they're able to convert on people's mistakes. So if Munster can take care of the basketball and value each possession, they'll be in a really good position.
And what's it going to take for Lake Central to pull off this upset?
Lake Central, they're just going to have to continue to play good team basketball. They're well capable of doing so, and everybody's going to be able to have the opportunity to contribute. They'll need to do so if they want to pull off this upset, as you mentioned.
Team's getting set for their starting lineup, and we'll go through again for Munster as they go through it. David Cundiff, number 2 tonight. Ya'awua wearing number 3. He's a senior. Number 10 and Ryan Giba, a junior. Number 11 is Nolan Kinsella. He's a junior at 6'2". And the big man down low, you'll hear his name a lot tonight, Brandon Trilly, is a senior. And that's tonight's starting lineups. They're brought to you by T&B Tube Company. Start and advance your career at tbtube.com/careers. And now for the home team, the Lake Central Indians. Thought the lights were going to come down here for us.
Right as well in this environment.
At Crown Point last week, the lights were off. Pretty cool environment there. You had the big new scoreboard that they got there. For the Lake Central Indians, number 1 is Ismail Jekic, senior at 5'10". Mitchell Malosnik, number 2, he's a senior at 5'10" as well. Xavier Williams, the junior, wearing number 24, 6'1". Jacob Smith, number 30, he's a junior at 6'5". And number 41, Brandon Escobedo, a senior and at 6'4". Now, Munster trying to remain perfect on the year. Lake Central looking for their fifth win in a row before they head into the holiday. Brandon Trilly will tip things off for Munster. And it'll be Jacob Smith for the Indians of Lake Central as we get set for the Mustangs and the Indians from Lake Central.
Getting pretty warm in here. Here we go.
And it's Escobedo getting the tip, and the Indians take the first possession. This is Jekic in the corner, gives it to Williams, back to Jekic to reset. Jacob Smith with it on the right side, driving through the lane and blocked. That was Williams. It's Trilly on the block.
Great block by Munster. Way to have a great defensive start to start the game.
This is Kinsella. Malosnik on him, gives it up to Cundiff. Trilly with it now, top of the key.
Great patience by Munster. We talked about this. This is going to be one of their keys, valuing each possession.
They give it to Trilly. Trilly looking for someone to cut. Couldn't find him. They give it back to Cundiff, top of the key. Good defense by the Indians. Cundiff goes off glass too strong.
Big stop by the Indians early on.
In the corner, Williams fakes, pulls it back. This is Jekic, a three. No good. With the rebound was Escobedo. No good, but Jacob Smith puts it back for 2.
I know he missed the layup, but that was a very impressive rebound right there. One-handed by the football body-builded Brandon Escobedo. And great finish by Smith.
Down low to Trilly, and Trilly gets an easy 2 points.
There goes Brandon Trilly early on in this one. Look for Munster to keep working through him.
Jekic fakes it. Williams gonna take it. Too strong the other way. And Kinsella the rebound. And a team that shoots almost 70% from 3, 0 for 2 to start. Kinsella fakes, back to Trilly. He'll take the 3. Doesn't go, and the rebound to Jekic. Smith, Malosnik, 3, got it.
There's that confidence we talked about. Malosnik ready to shoot off of the screen, textbook. Great shot.
He doesn't miss much, 88% three-point shooter. There's a miss and a rebound to Escobedo. Jekic, corner, Williams, three, got it!
Munster's going to need to slow it down and get a good possession right here. They don't want these Lake Central fans to get rowdy early.
8-2, Lake Central with the lead. And Kinsella goes baseline up and under for two more.
Great baseline drive. He kind of faked me out up here.
Cuts the lead down to 4. Escobedo over to Malosnik. Jekic will pull it back and restart. And Coach Malosnik's going to take an early timeout for the Indians.
I think he saw something that he wants to expose. He's getting the whiteboard out. Look for him to draw up a play to possibly get Escobedo open inside or Malosnik open for a three-point shot.
I think maybe he took that timeout. I just saw Escobedo run over to the trash can far side of the court. So probably not feeling good. A little maybe some butterflies to start the game here. Man, we actually saw this last game on Friday night, Jay Simmons and I. A girl on Lake Central had to run to the trash can early on in the game, had the timeout, same thing. So something in the water here at Lake Central. Indians will take it out. This is Jekic to Williams. And we have our first foul of the game. Kinsella picks up the foul. Rhett Peters into the game for Escobedo. And right on cue, Rhett Peters adds two more for the Indians. Trilly fakes it. Cundiff pulls it back. 6-point lead for the Indians. Trilly getting to work now. Pull back, tosses it up. Any travel, it's going the other way. Some technical difficulties going on right now. I'm sorry about that. We'll get to Isaiah shortly. This is Jacob Smith going off glass for two more. It's a 12-4 Indians lead with just under 4 minutes to play. Kinsella to the hole. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. Kinsella just a nice drive, drawing the foul. The foul is going to be on number 24, Xavier Williams. That's his first, the team first. First for Kinsella, no good.
This is a big opportunity at the free throw line for Munster early on.
Kinsella, a 70% free throw shooter. Makes one of two.
Way to convert.
He's got 3 out of the 5 points for the Mustangs as they trail 12-5, 3:35 to play in the first. Smith in the corner looking for somebody, throws it across court to Williams. They swing it around to Malosnik left side. Williams drives baseline, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Actually knocked over Andrew Sapowski, who's in the game. No foul called, but it's a turnover by the Indians.
Great eye by the official right there. Great angle by official Rich Parker, and what a good call.
And the turnover gives it to Munster. It's Cundiff. Shirley on the right wing. Is it the Jermaine Coney who's in the game? He's looking, gets it back to Kinsella. Trilly, nice dump pass down low. It's a jump ball. It'll stay with Munster.
I love what Coach Hackett does with Brandon Trilly in this offense. It's basically like allow Brandon Trilly to catch it up top, and everybody's eyes on the defensive end turns and looks at him. And that's what happened right there. Almost gave up a backdoor layup.
And when he's got the ball, he's going to draw some defenders. That's going to open up some lanes for the other guys to cut through. There's Cundiff going in. He misses. There's a foul after the shot. It's going to be on Sapowski going the other way.
Great drive by Cundiff right there. Unfortunately, the foul sends it back this way.
7-point lead for the Indians. Peters gives it up to Dorian Beatty, who's in the game, along with Brett Spain. Here's Beatty, goes down low. Escobedo back into the game, working on Trilly. It gets around him and puts it in for two more.
Textbook movement right there. Escobedo, who is a very efficient player inside, shows us why.
Not the start the Mustangs wanted. Cundiff through the lane, can't get it to go. Trilly missed the rebound, and the Indians take over. And there's a steal. Trilly the other way lays it in for two.
Come on, big fella. Show us something special next time.
We got him listed at what, 6'4". As this is going back to Munster. .65", excuse me. So you're saying he's got to throw that down?
Yeah, and I've seen him dunk before, so I don't think that's too much to ask to see, even a slight little rim graze on the fast break next time.
Maybe down by this many points in the first. He's being a little cautious.
Yeah, definitely.
Kinsella gives it up. Awuah with it into the corner. Coney driving baseline. And this one's knocked out by Beatty. He'll stay with Munster.
Great hands by Lake Central right there.
Awuah takes it out for the Mustangs. They trail 7, just over a minute to play. Trilly in the corner. Coney with a fake. And that defense of Lake Central not giving them any open looks tonight so far in the first. Kinsella looking. Trilly turn. Trilly in trouble. Back out to Kinsella.
Good decision to pull it out and run some more offense.
They go down, try and go down low to Trilly. It's knocked away by Escobedo. Back the other way, pulling up. Cannot get it to go is Cameron Thompson. And Munster with it the other way. They leave Coney open for three, and he makes them pay.
Coney will take advantage of being left wide open. He is a heck of a shooter, and it's almost warm-up-esque when he's that open.
Makes it a 4-point game. Final 5 seconds. Smith fakes. Here's a long three. Doesn't go from Thompson, and that'll do it after one. 14-10 to score. The Indians on top of Munster. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network, along with Isaiah Gransberry. It's Mike Zajac from Lake Central. The Indians leading Munster 14-10 as we start the second quarter. And I had unofficially 5 scores for the Indians in that first quarter.
They played hard, and they did what they needed to do. They executed on their possessions.
Cundiff with the steal, gives it up to Trilly on the breakaway, and he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
They executed on their possessions early on, and that's why they were able to jump out to actually a 14-7 lead before Munster knocked down one in the final seconds. But they're going to have to continue to protect the basketball and value each possession as well to keep on giving themselves a good chance to win.
Trilly makes the first. Second attempt is no good from Trilly. And according to our sheet, he's an 87% free throw shooter. Being told that is accurate. 1 of 2 at the line makes it 14-11. Xavier Williams with it, and he throws it away. Here comes Trilly the other way. Tosses it off glass and good.
Great body control. Looks like a young Michael Jordan out there. Good job, young fella.
Trilly with 7 points for Munster. And he's doing it when he getting those, as a big guy, he's getting out in front on the breakaway. It's good to see for him and Munster. As this one's tipped out, it'll go back to the Mustangs.
You call that efficiency. When you're able to score on fast breaks and still stay close to your average, that's efficiency. But Munster will have to eventually get it together on offense in the half-court sets.
1 point lead now for the Indians. In the corner, they give it up. Trilly, top of the key for 3, no good. And a long rebound from Cundiff. And nobody wanted to pick it up for the Indians as that came way out past the 3-point line. Coney fakes, drives through the lane, spins. I think he traveled. He did.
Yep, took an extra step on the spin right there. That's why a lot of coaches teach their players to jump stop once you get in that position, and then you prevent taking any extra steps.
Jekic brings it up for the Indians. Down low, Escobedo can't get it to fall, and it's tipped into the hands of Smith. Smith working on Coney, and he's fouled. That's Coney's first, the team's third. Beatty down low to Escobedo for an easy 2.
Great play setting up the screen for Jekic, which opened up the basket for Escobedo.
3-point lead as there's Trilly getting around Escobedo on the backside for 2 more. He's got 9 now. Back to a 1-point game. Malosnik left alone, steps up and can't connect on the long 2. Smith with the rebound, puts it in for 2 more.
And that's something Lake Central's been doing very well, taking advantage of the second chance points off of good offensive rebounding.
Munster turns it over. Too high for Awua to get it. Goes back to LC. Jekic looking for Escobedo. A tight defense by Trilly. Over to Beatty.
Like Central's going to have to get some more movement going, swinging that ball side to side as they're doing right now.
Beatty trying to get it to Escobedo. He does. Trilly went for the steal as there's a loose ball. Jekic picks it back up. And the Indians will restart with Smith. Malosnik fakes the three, gets a man to jump, tosses one out. No good. And it was Kinsella, that's Ryan Giba with the rebound, but he stepped right on the line. It'll stay with LC.
Great defensive possession by Munster right there. Just couldn't finish it up.
Smith is going to launch a three. No good. It's tipped out. Escobedo right there. They'll get another chance. Down low, Escobedo. He's fouled. Trilly. Looked like he got a hand in there. That's the first on Trilly. Team's fourth.
He's hard. He's tough to guard inside.
Yeah, he's a big kid for Trilly. Even though I think I was reading Trilly gained about 7 to 8 pounds. As here's Cundiff the other way. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. I was reading about this Munster team that lost to Penn in regional last year. Trilly said the whole team got bigger. And that was part of the reason why they got bigger after the game. Felt like they got pushed around after the Penn game. So the whole team got to the weight room, got a little stronger, a little bigger. So hopefully for them that works out. But getting pushed around down low by Escobedo, he's just too big for Trilly.
Definitely. And to your point, you can tell a lot of these guys who played as sophomores and juniors have gotten a lot stronger on the court on Munster's side. And that's really just a tribute to that weight room dedication, which nowadays you really have to be athletic, gifted, and strong.
One to two at the line. And fouled there is Kinsella. Call that an intentional foul?
Yes.
Yep. Foul's going to be on Malosnik. That's his first. Grabbed Kinsella as he took off for another fast break for Munster.
I get what he was trying to do. I think it was just more so of an instant reaction. It wasn't anything malicious for those who might have not caught it.
Malosnik heads out, had a conversation with his dad. Dad's not happy with that play. He knows it. But 0-2 at the line for Kinsella. Missed opportunity to tie the game up.
They might be thinking about that if they don't convert on this possession.
Kinsella at 70%. Maybe he's 1 for 4 tonight. Cundiff with it. He's going to float one off high off the glass. Doesn't go. The rebound to Lake Central. Thompson to Smith. No good. We got a foul. It'll stay with the Indians. Foul's going to be on Cardreon Moore.
Speaking of big, he's listed at 6'4", 220. That's some size right there.
A corner three. It's long, but the Indians get it right back. Another three. Top of the key, no good. And the Mustangs take control. Cundiff's going to launch a three. He's no good, too. Saved by Moore, but in the hands of Smith. 18-16, 3:15 to play in the first half. A lot of missed threes so far, going to hurt the average of both teams. And another foul on Munster.
seen a lot more fouls in this second quarter, and I think it's just poor positioning is what I'm really seeing from our point of view right here. And players aren't getting to the spots as quick as they were. I think that rivalry hype is dying down a little bit, but I think it'll pick back up in a couple minutes.
This one's tipped around into the hands of Moore and given right back from Escobedo. And Beatty too strong the other way. And now Coney's got to be careful, and he take it right back. That was Thompson, no good. A lot of missed layups by Lake Central here in the second quarter. Awuah down low to Moore. Moore, they're going to call travel. A turnover from Munster. Moore coming out. Trilly back into the game with 2:44 to play in the second quarter. That foul earlier on Munster was by Sapowski. It's a second. And LC will be in the bonus the rest of the first half. Peters gives it up. Beatty over to Thompson. Thompson on the right wing. They're looking for Escobedo. And Trilly playing good defense on him.
Good patience by Lake Central, understanding that they've had a couple empty possessions.
Thompson's shot is no good, and LC's gone a little cold here recently.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to be a little bit more patient than that.
As Trilly lost it the other way. Thompson, Escobedo, he's fouled. He'll shoot two. Sapowski with his third foul in the first half. It's his third foul coming off the bench. Escobedo's first shot goes. The first one good for Escobedo, second coming up. 2 for 2. He's got 6. It's a 4-point lead for the Indians. Awuah brings it up against Thompson. Awuah driving, loses the ball out of bounds, and a late foul called. It's going to be a block on Williams.
Although he was able to draw the foul, that's another jump-stopping situation. Y'all's going to have to realize that jump stop right there will leave his defender frozen, and then he'll be able to just kiss a shot off the backboard or even shoot an easy jumper.
Well, Trilly might have gotten away with a moving screen earlier in that possession. Awuah to the line. He does not get the bounce. Just a 25% free throw shooter. Down to 20% now. Second goes in for Awuah. 3-point lead for Lake Central. 1:35 to play in the first half.
This last minute and a half is going to be very crucial for both teams. They're going to have to make smart decisions and value the basketball.
Malosnik through the lane, trying to get it out to Smith, but it's into the hands of Escobedo for two more.
Escobedo again, he's been a name we've called quite a bit early on.
Looking for Trilly, he's not open. Kinsella in the corner. He's going to drive through the lane, back out. Coney thought about it, doesn't take it. Awua pulls out. Good defense there by Thompson. Kinsella baseline, and he's fouled with 47 seconds to play in the first half. They'll get Dorian Beatty with his first foul. Just the 6th. Bounce pass into Trilly was too low. Loose ball, it's a jump ball, stays here with Munster. Awua to take it out, gets it to Coney. And if Munster can hold on for the last shot if they want to.
Yeah, I think that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Unless it's a good shot, I'd say just hold on. Final 23 seconds. Trilly is going to pull up. Long 2 doesn't go. The rebound to the Indians. And they can add on to their lead with the final shot here in the first half. Thompson driving, gives it up. Escobedo had it blocked. Awua comes up big with a block on Escobedo, and that does it after one half. 22-17 the score. The Indians on top of the Munster Mustangs. We'll take a break. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Attention homeowners, ready to start your next project? Need to pay off your debt? Refinance? Unlock the value of your home with a Centier Bank no-fee home equity loan or home equity line of credit. Stop by a local Centier branch today or visit us on the web at centier.com/home equity. Terms and conditions subject to change without notice, subject to credit approval. Centier Bank, NMLS number 408076, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hanger Insurance Group in Crown Point is passionate about providing a premier service insurance agency featuring customized coverage and meaningful relationships. They understand that you've built a life and they want to help you protect it. From home to life insurance, they offer a wide variety of coverage to fit your needs. From choosing a plan to filing claims, Hanger Insurance Group agents are ready to help. Stop in for a quote at 950 South Court Street in Crown Point or visit them online at hangerinsurancegroup.com. Protect what you love.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Since 2000, Hose Connections in Hammond has been a premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop offering quality hydraulic and pneumatic products and services. Hose Connections takes pride in not only meeting but exceeding customers' expectations. To learn all about the products and services that Hose Connections offers, visit hoseconnectionsinc.com or call 219-844-6570. Hose Connections in Hammond, proven under pressure.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Along with Isaiah Gransberry, it's Mike Zajac from Lake Central High School. The Indians leading the Munster Mustangs 22-17 after the first half. And you're watching the Hose Connections halftime report. It's brought to you by Hose Connections on Kennedy Avenue in Hammond. You can visit them on the web at hoseconnectionsinc.com. Hose Connections, proven under pressure. Let's go through the first half scoring for the leading Lake Central Indians. 3 points for Mitch Malosnik, 3 for Xavier Williams, 6 for Jacob Smith, 2 for Rhett Berry, and the leader of the team is 8, Brandon Escobedo, with 6 points coming in that second quarter. For the Mustangs, 1 point for David Cundiff, 1 for Ya'awua, 3 for Jermaine Coney, 3 for Nolan Kinsella, and the leader on the team is 5, is Brandon, excuse me, that's not 5, that's 7, that's 5, 6, 7, 9 for Brandon Trilly. He's got 9, he leads all scores. And Isaiah, first half thoughts?
Yeah, it was just a battle of who could protect the ball more. And that's really what it's going to come down to in the second half. But first half, Lake Central did a great job early, taking advantage of the big crowd and the fan support here. And they executed inside. They found their big guy, Brandon Escobedo. Munster, they did a good job in staying calm during the storm and approaching it the right way. And they fought back and they clawed back in it. Now they're only down 5 going into halftime.
Yeah, for LC, the leader is Brandon Escobedo, much bigger than Trilly is down low. He's kind of having his way with him down there.
Yeah, and that was an interesting matchup that we looked at to start the game. It's like you see the size differential. Obviously, Escobedo being a football player, it was going to be a tough matchup for Trilly, but he's handled it well. He's only has 1 foul to this point, so it'll be interesting in the second half to see if Coach Hackett and Munster Mustangs make any adjustments to probably keep the ball out of his hands, especially in the post.
Yeah, Trilly came out of the game after one of his fouls, and Munster was coming a bit closer to that lead. They broke into it. I think they were down by 8 at one point, cut it to 1. Trilly came out of the game. He kind of knows the Indians started to put on more points and go down low, and that's when Escobedo kind of took control. They brought Trilly back in, and it's been pretty stagnant ever since, kept the lead at 5. For LC, missed a lot of shots on our side of the court here. A lot of threes were missed, a lot of missed layups too. That going forward is going to be key for them in the second half.
And you hit it right on the head, layups. If they aren't able to convert layups, Munster is going to take advantage in the second half. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say the team who makes the most layups in the second half will win this game. Not three-point shots, not free throws, layups.
22-17 is the score at halftime. And we'll be back with some of the keys to the second half. Get you caught up around the region. If we got any scores, I don't know. We'll take a look. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Krell Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Krell Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. At Krell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Corral Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
Start or advance your career at T&B Tube Company. At T&B, employees are more than just a number. They are a valuable part of the success of T&B Tube Company and make an impact every day. Located just a short drive away from Chicago, T&B Tube Company offers benefits such as tuition reimbursement and a community-like work atmosphere. To learn more about joining the growing team at T&B Tube Company, visit tbtube.com/careers. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Halftime, 22-17. It's the Hose Connections Halftime Report. Brought to you by Hose Connections on Kennedy Avenue in Hammond. You can visit them on the web at hoseconnectionsinc.com. Hose Connections, proven under pressure. And Isaiah will get your keys to the second half for both teams.
Keys. Munster is going to continue to work through Brandon Trilley. And it's not only going to be scoring from Brandon Trilley, but he's going to need some assists, which means Coney, Awua, and Cundiff are definitely going to have a factor in this game in the second half if Munster wants to have a chance.
How about for LC?
And for LC, it's really just they're going to need a bigger chance. They're just going to need to make layups, honestly. I mean, if they make their layups, they're up by 20 in this game. That's just cold cut and short. Yeah, you could say three-point shots, the possessions, but they've gotten the looks. They've gotten the longer possessions. They just can't take advantage at the end of them. And they've even gotten their offensive rebounds. So if they can continue to crash offensive glass and convert their layups, they're going to be in good shape.
You know, and for Munster, they've held Munster 17 points in the first half. Munster averaging 66 a game. The starting lineups for the second half brought to you by T&B Tube Company. Start and advance your career at tbtube.com/careers. David Cundiff, Ya Awua, Ryan Giba, Nolan Kinsella, and Brandon Trilley for Munster. Miles Yekic, Mitch Molosnik, Xavier Williams, Jacob Smith, and Brandon Escobedo for the Indians as they're trying to pull off the upset over Munster. Yekic with it to Escobedo. Smith looking to give it back. In the corner is Yekic. Yekic, good defense there by Cundiff, real tight. Closing out those lanes, and it's tipped, almost turned over.
Good long possession to start the quarter by Lake Central.
Smith dishes it out. Yekic driving, gets it to Escobedo. Down low, lays it off glass and good.
Way to find the workhorse early on in the first half, or second half.
And an early timeout here called by Coach Hackett. Not liking what he's seeing on the defensive side of the ball for his Munster Mustangs. And don't forget, after the game, we'll name the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Crowell Companies have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday. Saturday still 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Yeah, that's a 400-plus win coach timeout right there. And I say that because I just talked about this at halftime, and the first possession we give it up, possibly. I'm not a wizard, but I think that's what that timeout was right there.
Well, you said a long possession, already almost a minute taken off the clock here to start the third. Offensively, they've got to go to Trilley. He has to touch the ball a little bit more down low, I think, in the paint. Get some of those defenders to crash out to him and leave an open shot for Cundiff. Kinsella. Awua can shoot it from deep.
Yes, and if Trilley touches the ball, that's just going to open up an entire can of worms for this Munster offense.
Kinsella Picks it up, looking for somebody, and they'll have to restart it with Awua. 6:20 to play in the third. He's driving, fakes to go outside, goes off glass, no good. Trilly with the rebound, can't get the bounce. Still loose on the ground. And a jump ball keeps it here to Munster.
Good hustle right there by Escobedo. He's all over the floor today.
You mentioned missed opportunities on layups. Saw it right there. Kinsella gets a pick. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to be fouled, and he'll shoot two.
Good foul. Good foul.
And maybe that's how Munster can get some points, because not much coming from the inside. Try to get it from the line. Doesn't go for the first one from Kinsella. Cundiff back in for Awua. Kinsella's second. It doesn't go. Tipped around in the hands of Jekic the other way. 0-2 at the line for Kinsella. They come up empty.
And that's brutal. That's something you definitely don't see from a Munster team too often. But hopefully Lake Central, they can execute on this opportunity.
Jekic in the corner. Pull it out and run some clock here. Jekic looking.
Good movement.
Escobedo at the foul line. Thought he was fouled. They said it was tipped.
Good patience by Lake Central. Not taking the first shot, but looking for the best one.
An offensive foul is going to be called on LC. It's Malosnik's second. Team second here in the second half. 7-point lead for LC. 5:05 to play in the third. Awua open. That's Coney for three.
That's his second three of the game, and both threes have a similar point to him being wide open. Lake Central's going to have to keep an eye on that guy.
4-point lead. Malosnik, Kinsella tight defense. And they pull it out with Beatty. Smith, Jekic, top of the key for three, doesn't go, and the rebound to Kinsella. Pushing it up the other way. And we'll start things off with Cundiff top key. Fake it to Trilly. And now they go down low. He's looking for Trilly, but it's cut off by Escobedo with the steal. Malosnik for three, too strong. They fight for the rebound, loose ball still. Smith with it. Coney on him, and Smith delivers.
That's tough Indiana basketball right there. Great job by Malosnik, selling his body to be able to grab that ball and retain possession and keep it alive.
Cundiff is fouled. He'll shoot two. Third team foul already here for LC. Miles Jekic with his third foul of the game. 3 subs coming in for the Indians. First is good for Cundiff. Stay with us after the game. We'll name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game. It's presented by IKORCC. Build your future.
Cundiff really having a quiet game, honestly.
2-2 at the line. And for a guy who averages 10 points a game, only 3. 4-point lead for LC. Shot from Thompson falls in, but I don't know if they'll wave it off. No.
Looks like the basket is good. It was an off-ball foul as the shot was up in the air.
Foul is on Sapowski. That's already 4 on him. Here's a 3. Doesn't go. And the rebound to Peters. Peters with it. And a charge. It'll go back to Munster.
Yeah, that was really good positioning right there by Coney, I believe, who took the charge.
Rhett Peters with the foul. First on him. Team's 4th. 6-point lead for Munster. And Munster is taking another timeout here in the third as they trail at 28-22. Don't forget, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. It's brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. You can learn about the apprenticeship programs and more. Local374.org.
This is a good game, though. Great environment. Glad to see the students out, student body out right before winter break. Both sides.
A lot of them dressed up as Santa Claus, Santa hats, Christmas sweaters. The Mustangs are getting fouled again. That's Peters getting it. That's going to be the 5th team foul already on LC in the second half.
That's something they picked up on very highly in the second quarter. They started fouling more because of their lack of positioning. So that's going to have to be something they clean up. I'm sure Coach Hackett already mentioned that.
And Munster, if they can get a few more and get to the line, they're trying to get it to Trilly. Escobedo, that's the second time in this third quarter that he's cut off a pass, trying to get it to Trilly.
Giving his best defensive back impression.
Cundiff, 3 in the corner. Doesn't go. Tipped into the hands of Escobedo. Thompson. This is Brett Spain. Peters. And trying to get it to Spain, but it's taken away by Kinsella. Lays it in for 2. First 2 points of the second half for Nolan Kinsella. Cuts the lead to 4. Escobedo on Trilly. Into the corner. Spain fakes. 3-ball. Doesn't go. And the big man with the rebound running the floor. Kinsella through the lane, and a foul called on Peters again. Actually, they're going to get Dorian Beatty with his second foul. That's the team 6. Some of the fouls racking up for LC. Jekic with 3. Williams with 3. They got a few guys with 2. Here's Kinsella. Can't get it to drop. And Beatty with the rebound. 28-24, 1:35 to play in the third. In the corner, left wide open is Thompson for 3. In and out. Trilly with the rebound. Goes down hard. Foul is on Escobedo. And And slowly to get up is Trilly. Landed right on his back.
And it doesn't seem like the Munster fans are too happy with that play, but we have a pretty good angle up here. It didn't seem to be anything malicious as well. I think it was just Trilly thought that he anticipated himself being grabbed by Escobedo, and Escobedo falls. Trilly falls.
It's a 17 foul. It's the first on Escobedo, so free throws the rest of the way for Munster. And if they can hit their free throws, get right back into this thing and take the lead. Really makes the first. Really headed to Northern Michigan University next year.
And they are getting a good one. He is a great athlete. Moved into Munster a couple years back, and he just grew into the role that Hackett needed in a star player for the program.
It's Trilly's first 2 points of the second half. Cuts the lead to 2. And almost taken away. A loose ball, and they finally call a foul. And the fans finally getting what they wanted, a sarcastic cheer, as it's only the second team foul on Munster. Foul was on David Cundiff. That's just his first of the game. We'll see, trying to hang on to this lead. Here's Smith. Jekic with it, under 1 minute to play in the third. Jekic driving, kicks out. 3 from Beatty, doesn't go. The rebound goes to Jermaine Coney of Munster.
That shot was right on line, and that was 2 LC three-pointers right on line. They just can't give him the fall this quarter.
Cundiff fakes, then shoots it up, in and out. And Beatty with the rebound. Final 30 seconds of the third. And Coach Malosnik says, let's hold on for the final shot. Final 10. Beatty, Jekic, 5 seconds. Jekic driving through, knocked away. And with .1 on the clock, ball goes out of bounds, staying with Lake Central. You're not going to get much out of .1 second.
I think you got to basically blow some wind on the ball.
Tipped up by Smith. I think that would have counted if it fell. It does not. It's a 2-point lead, 28-26. Lake Central on top of Munster, trying to pull off the upset. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hanger Insurance Group in Crown Point is passionate about providing a premier service insurance agency featuring customized coverage and meaningful relationships. They understand that you've built a life and they want to help you protect it. From home to life insurance, they offer a wide variety of coverage to fit your needs. From choosing a plan to filing claims, Hanger Insurance Group agents are ready to help. Stop in for a quote at 950 South Court Street in Crown Point or visit them online at hangerinsurancegroup.com. Protect what you love.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Lake Central leading the Munster Mustangs 28-26 as we head into the final quarter. The Indians have led this entire game. A big story now is Lake Central already with 7 fouls, so Munster is shooting free throws the rest of the way. Escobedo found a lane. Trilly went around the other side to knock it away. He could not. And Escobedo adds 2 more. It's a 4-point game.
Escobedo, he's been working all game. Way to find him, Lake Central, in their first possession with the big basket.
Trilly with the top of the key looking. Kinsella driving baseline. Tries going inside to Trilly. It's not there. Stolen away by Jekic. Loose ball on the ground. It's Trilly coming away with it. Here's Cundiff to lay it in for 2. I mean, going back to that last possession, they've tried that bounce pass off the screen to Trilly down low, and every time LC has put around 3 to 4 guys right there, and they can't get to it.
That's a game plan thing. I'm sure Coach Malaznik, he made it a point. We're not going to let them pass it easy to Trilly inside, and they've done exactly that all game long.
Foul on Munster. It's the foul on Trilly, just his second, team's third. Smith missed the shot, so he'll shoot 2 from the line. First one rattles home for Smith. Second doesn't go. 3-point lead. Munster can tie it up here. Cundiff spinning around, looking, floats one up and good.
Man, would that be huge for the Munster Mustangs if David Cundiff can get going in this quarter?
4 points in the fourth already. Cuts the lead to 1. Escobedo in the corner, Jekic. Back to Escobedo, Trilly on him. Spinning. Tosses it, intercepted by Cundiff. They tried to get it over in the corner, and now Cundiff throws it away back to LC. Smith gets it in. Out to Xavier Williams. Now the big man Smith bringing the ball up. Jekic to Malaznik. Malaznik fakes. Almost taken away by Cundiff. He's had active hands here in the fourth.
He's doing a great job. He's coming alive this quarter.
Malaznik, long 3, and down goes Trilly. The foul is going to be on Munster. Looks like Xavier Williams able to get it in.
Big time rebound and putback by Xavier Williams, but I really want to highlight what Escobedo did without even touching the ball that play. He sealed off Trilly, who would have easily gotten that rebound, to clear the way for Williams.
It's a 3-point play. .34-35 and a half to play. Trilly with it. Trilly from the foul line, good. Two-point game. Escobedo gives it up to Jekic. In the corner, Williams 3, got it! Second 3 of the game for Williams. He's got 6 in this fourth quarter, back to a 5-point lead.
Seems like the baskets are coming back and forth now. The teams are heating up.
37-32, final 4.5 minutes in regulation. And LC hang on for the upset. Trilly no good. Rebound to Jekic. This one's tipped, almost taken away. Smith working his big body on Coney, gets his own rebound and back in for two.
Huge rebound, huge strength, way to stay composed and get that bucket.
Hackett takes a timeout with 4 minutes to play. The Mustangs down by 7. We'll take a short break. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network, along with Isaiah Grandsberry, Mike Zajac. From Lake Central High School, the Indians leading Munster 39-32. Final 4 minutes of the game. And Munster's perfect 6-0 record on the line here, in jeopardy.
Yeah, but salute to Munster. They challenged themselves early this season, playing the great Crown Point team, even good East Chicago Central team as well, and Ileana Christian, who's been doing well also.
They got that Homestead tournament coming up next week. In the corner, Coney can't get it to fall. Jekic the rebound. Up ahead, running the floor, the big man, Escobedo.
Way to run the floor. Great lead pass, and even better finish.
9-point lead. Cundiff cuts the bleeding. 2 more for him. 7-point game, and tipped and intercepted, taken away as Coney. He'll lay it in. 4 quick points for the Mustangs. They needed that.
Hey, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. That was a rim grazer right there.
Williams going to drive through the lane, floats one up, doesn't roll in. And with the rebound was Giba, and almost thrown away, now taken away by the Indians, and the Indians now throw it away. Back to Munster.
Good hustle.
Coach Malosnik wants a foul called on our end over here on Jekic, but does not work. 5-point game, 2:45 to play. Kinsella, 3, no good. Escobedo the rebound. I'm a little surprised they're not going inside to Trilly when they're in the bonus here, and not try and get to the line and slow this game up a little bit.
It's definitely questionable, and I can see Coach Hackett saying that in this timeout right here. I mean, it's coming down the stretch. You're down by a couple possessions. Get the ball to Trilly. Allow him to open the floor for everyone, which that will ultimately do.
Yeah, they've been sitting at 7 fouls for quite some time. I think that went back into the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. So they've been in the bonus this whole entire fourth quarter, and they've yet to get to the line and take advantage of that.
Yeah, and that's just a tribute of partially the turnovers, and they have been scoring quite a bit. But, yeah, to your point, they're definitely going to have to find a way to get inside, whether that's with Trilly or with anyone else on the floor.
Let's take a look at the Escobedo fast break here. Gets out in front. The big man just running the floor.
Yeah, he's done a great job of that, not only today, but really all season. He's a big-bodied player, that when he gets moving, you don't want to get in front of him, similar to LeBron James.
I don't know if I'd go that far, Isaiah, but Xavier Williams in trouble, trying to bounce it off a defender. It's actually going to hit Awuah in the leg, and it'll stay with LC.
I knew I'd get you guys' attention by saying that.
I'm speechless. I don't. We'll move on. 5-point lead for LC. 2:15 to play. Looking for the upset and a foul on Coney. Got his hand in there on Smith. It's a second foul on Coney, just the 5th on the team. Peters gets it to Jekic. Cundiff, tight defense.
Great defense. That should be a 5 count.
And it is. Good call. Going the other way.
Great job by David Cundiff. He's had a really good 4th quarter after not too great of a first half.
There's a coach in the region who has been through this type of game, and it's a foul. Shooting 3 at the line is Cundiff. Just a 43% free throw shooter.
Something about this LC gym where teams like to foul the 3-point shooter as they're going up for a shot.
I take it that happened game you were at?
Yes, last Thursday, Lake Central versus Hanover Central. Mitch Milosnik getting fouled, executing on the 4-point play.
Cundiff's second. It does not go. Coach Hackett, last year, another 20-win season. It's the 12th time he's had 20 or more wins for Munster. Continues his great career. And a foul is going to be called on Cundiff. Saying he got him in the shoulder. Hackett can't believe it.
I could see where that's been, but that's been going on all game. So that's the only thing that kind of baffles me. But nevertheless, it's a good call.
Both teams now going to be in the bonus. Jekic to the lane, high off the glass, and it goes in. Just the first 2 points for Jekic. Trilly quickly 2 points more for the big man.
They found Trilly pretty easy. It's almost like, Lake Central's been guarding them all game. They just slipped up on that possession, so it's kind of amusing.
43-40 is the score. Coach Milosnik of LC takes a full timeout. We'll keep it here. Don't forget, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crowell Company is proud to recognize the superheroes on the basketball court. Final minute and a half, 43-40. He said Munster 6-0, their perfect season on the line. I know it's early in the season, but you know these kids in a big rivalry game like this against a bigger school, you'd like to pick up this win.
Yeah, and right before the holiday break, both teams going into a tough stretch over the holiday break. So that's just even more reason why you will want to win this game in front of all your friends and family. It's going to be a good one. There's no gimmies here in the final minute and a half.
Munster, he said he's going to be in the Homestead tournament next week. They got 4 games in 2 days. LC will be in the LaPorte tournament. They've got 3 games in 2 days. What's it like as a player playing 4 games in 2 days?
It's tough, but, looking back in the high school answer that I would give, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Get to play straight games, no practice, let's go. And then stay up at night playing Call of Duty.
And you got a little more stamina when you're a little younger too, so.
Yeah.
Well, LC takes it out. Jekic, Kinsella on defense. Smith gets it across to Williams. He fakes it. They'll pull back. And 1:15 to play. And with no shot clock in high school basketball, I think Munster is going to be thinking about fouling pretty soon. And it's Coach Malosnik of LC taking a timeout here with 1:06 to play.
Good timeout. That's going to leave them with 1 left for the game.
It's a full timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be back. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Krell Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Krell Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. At Krell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Corral Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Isaiah Gransberry, Mike Zajac from Lake Central High School. 3-point lead for the Indians in the final minute, 6 seconds to play. LC will have the ball.
Now, one thing that does help Munster in this situation is the length. Yao Wua, who has a long wingspan, Brandon Trilly, and Jermaine Coney, I can see them being covering quite a bit of space with their wingspans.
Smith takes it out. Jekic with the ball. 1 minute. Jekic has a free lane. He takes it, lays it in for 2.
Huge. Great composure.
All 4 points of Jekic coming here in the final minutes, and Cundiff adds on 2 more. He's got 10 just in the fourth. This is knocked out of bounds. Good defense by David Cundiff. 3-point lead for LC. 36 seconds to play. And now Munster will take a timeout. How about that play by Jekic? Just getting a wide open lane, taking it all the way.
Yeah, that was a great play, and realizing that that lane was open and converting on a layup.
Yeah. Well, we missed those down here on the other side in the first half, but got it on there. And it was almost like a design play to stretch the defense out, pull those guys out toward the wing, and left the wide open lane, got around his defender, took it all the way, and Cundiff real quickly to the bucket the other way.
Definitely, and Cundiff, that's what he specializes in, and getting the ball up quick in transition and just getting his team going, you know, and we're seeing that in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, we couldn't see that earlier, but better late than never.
So it'll be the final 36 seconds, 45-42. LC has 18 fouls, Munster with 6. We talked about it earlier. They had 7 fouls into the third quarter, coming into the fourth. Just 1 so far in the fourth. And Munster did not take advantage of it. Something they might want to look at moving forward into the games ahead. Beatty will take it out. Tight defense from Munster. They get it to Escobedo. It's taken away. Coney pulls it back. Kinsella, top of the key, rolls in and out. Rebound by Awua goes. It's a 1-point game. Up ahead, Escobedo all alone. 3-point lead. Final 14 seconds to play. Cundiff, 3, top of the key. It's short. The rebound. There's a foul.
Wow. Are we able to catch our breath?
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, that was something. Great execution, great vision by Jekic to get that ball up the floor to Escobedo, who runs the floor well again and converts on an easy lay-in.
Awuah put the putback out, but the defense did not get back for Munster, leaving the big man. I'll tell you, he just runs that floor so good.
He does. And coming down the other way, I mean, I like the decision by Coach Hackett to allow his players to make that game-changing decision. You know, he came down, he could have called that timeout, but he didn't. He allowed David Cundiff, his all-star point guard, to make a decision, and you just got to live with those things.
Stay with us after the game. We'll name the Proud Union Home Play of the Game. That might have been it. It's presented by IKORCC, Training, Professionalism, and Partnerships for Economic Development. You can learn more at IKORCC.com. So if you're Munster, you got free throws coming up for LC. Gotta hope he misses the 1-and-1.
Yeah.
Misses, you got to get the rebound. They do not have a timeout left. And before we talk about that, let's get to the Region Sports replay. Isaiah, take a look at this.
Definitely, and as you can see,
as you can see, it's not working right. So
yeah, I'm bad luck.
All right. So Munster needs a miss, and they need to get a rebound. No timeouts. If you're Coach Hackett, what are you calling up?
Well, he did his first due diligence by calling that timeout right there. That was a little bit of gamesmanship. He allowed Dorian to step up to the line, get comfortable, and then call the timeout to ice him. Then he drew up a play. He probably drew up two scenarios, one being let's get the ball up the floor and probably drive toward the right side of the top of your screen to get an easy shot for Kinsella. If not, then I could see Coney trailing behind.
He missed it. Trilly, 4 seconds. Trilly launches the three. In and out. The rebound doesn't go, and the upset. Lake Central takes down the Mustangs. 47-44 is the final as they storm the court here at Lake Central High School.
Wow, that was a hell of a game. And congrats to Lake Central. Great opportunity, you know. The students get to show off their outfits now.
Lake Central moves to 5-1. It's the first loss for Munster. They move to 6-1 as LC takes down the number 14 team in the state of Indiana. And good games early on here in the first half of the season. We look forward to more as we continue on into January and February. We will take a short break. We will wrap it all up in the postgame. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait.
Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party?
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Develop skills that will last for a lifetime with an apprenticeship with the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 4, Indiana, Kentucky. The apprenticeship and training program is committed to developing highly skilled bricklayers, terrazzo workers, and ceramic tile setters to provide the construction industry with the best hands in the business. If you are currently working non-union and want better pay with benefits, or if you think learning a new skill with a paid apprenticeship while you earn your associate's degree is the right path for you, visit baclocal4.org/training to learn more about the apprenticeship program. Are you built to succeed?
Start or advance your career at T&B Tube Company. At T&B, employees are more than just a number. They are a valuable part of the success of T&B Tube Company and make an impact every day. Located just a short drive away from Chicago, T&B Tube Company offers benefits such as tuition reimbursement and a work atmosphere. To learn more about joining the growing team at T&B Tube Company, visit tbtube.com/careers.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to game night on the Region Sports Network. Final score 47-44 LC over the Munster Mustangs. And Isaiah, we'll get your final thoughts on this one.
Great job by Lake Central. They did exactly what we preached at halftime, make the layups, and layups ended up being what helped them win the game, layups in transition. So congrats to them. Well played win against a really good Munster team who they will see in March.
It's time to name the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crowell Company's proud to recognize the superheroes on the basketball court. And Isaiah, who we got?
So for the superhero of the game, we got Brandon Escobedo, and we mentioned his name quite a bit tonight, but with respect to it. I mean, he ran the floor really well, and that's really a tribute to him and his efficiency, but also his point guards and his teammates for getting the ball to him. They found him in the open spots, and he executed, got it done. 16 points and cracking down on a lot of rebounds and great hustle plays as well.
Time to name the proud Union home play of the game. It's presented by IKORCC. You can build your future and learn more at IKORCC.com.
And the play of the game is going to be the Escobedo layup, which came down the stretch, and as we're going to see right here on your screen, possibly, but he ran the floor, and this was the ultimate one that sealed the deal for them to go up by 3 late in the minute, and it looks like we do have it on the screen. But Escobedo, this is just a testament of what he did all night long, just running the floor, efficiency, taking his time once he got up in the air, but finishing. And that's the ultimate word. We said it at halftime. Finish your layups.
Time to name the blue-collar player of the game. It's brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374.
Our blue-collar player of the game is going to be David Cundiff. I mean, if we told you this in the first half, you guys probably would have looked at us like we were crazy. But he came to play in the fourth quarter. He finished with 13 points and gave his team the best opportunity to win down the stretch by doing all the little things. He was in the passing lanes. He was finishing his layups. He was pushing the ball up the floor. He even got a couple steals in the backcourt as they were coming down in crunch time. And right before that last timeout with 6.5 seconds left, he gave his team an opportunity. And that's why Coach Hackett did not call a timeout, because he trusted him. And he took that shot. I'm sure Coach Hackett would give him that shot 99 times out of 100.
I got him down for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in that final fourth quarter. It was all him just taking control. And it really came in the final 2-3 minutes of the game, too. Finally doing what he's expected to do. Unfortunately, couldn't get it going the rest of the 24 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of the game, really. But he got 13. Brandon Trilly led scoring for Munster with 15. 3 for Nolan Kinsella, 8 for Jermaine Coney, 3 more for Awua. And for LC scoring, 4 for Jekic. That came in the final minutes of the game as well. 3 for Malosnik, 2 for Thompson, 9 for Williams, 11 for Jacob Smith. Escobedo at 16. You said it. Escobedo just dominant throughout the game. And he's our Lantern Man superhero of the game as he led the way to this 47-44 victory for Lake Central. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Coordinating producer is Nathan Laird. Game day producer also Nathan Laird on site. He just does it all. Video is Zach Miller. Special thanks to Chris Einhardt of Lake Central, the athletic director, Dave Malosnik, and Mike Hackett as well. Of course, all you viewers watching on Facebook.com/Region Sports and YouTube.com/Region Sports and RegionSports.com. That's the final 47-44. LC with the upset over Munster. For Isaiah Gransberry, it's Mike Zajac saying so long. You've been watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.